don't do that.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. One of these things is not like the other.
You mean us? Okay. Well, today starts it's the start actually of Motorcycle Safety Month. So we want our bikers to be safe on the roads. We want to make them safe for them as well to get out there and enjoy the rides on gorgeous days like today. Russ and Justin Flickinger, excuse me, I almost forgot your name, are here. They're going to help us out with some rules of the road. So Justin, thanks to you.
Thank you, Russell.
For being here, and thanks, Russ.
Thanks for having us.
What do we need to know? First of all, I know you want to talk first about if you're on a bike, what you can do to stay safe.
Absolutely. So the most important thing when you're about to get on your motorcycle is to remember that when you're on the road, not everybody's going to be looking out for you. When you're a car, you're in a much better scenario than you are on a motorcycle. So when you're riding the bike, you got to make sure you wear gear so that in the event that you do go down, that hopefully you will be protected. The most important thing is always going to be the helmet. And there's multiple different helmets you can wear, but the helmet's important, the jacket's important, and making sure you keep your legs safe as well.
Tell about what's the helmet law in Ohio?
So a helmet law in Ohio is that once you have your license legally, you don't have to wear a helmet, but it's always strongly encouraged that you wear a helmet while you're riding a motorcycle.
Yes.
You know, Russell, I also noticed, we were talking about it just a while ago, Jess and I, that this is also a relearning of things for a lot of motorcyclers, because when you first take it out of the garage, you might be rusty.
Oh, absolutely. This was probably the longest ride I've had since October. And I will admit, it takes a little while to get your legs underneath you. But what we tried to do today was show you two different kind of bikes. This is a full custom motorcycle.
It's gorgeous.
Evo Iron Customs in Canal Winchester built this bike. This is not something you buy as your first motorcycle.
But it's road ready and
Absolutely.
legal.
I can ride it anywhere. People who have experience can ride it anywhere. But if you don't have experience, you don't want to buy something like this until you know what you're doing. You got your legs underneath you.
Right.
That's why we also brought an introductory Suzuki Boulevard. Both of my kids use that bike to learn how to ride, and that's really what you want to start with, because it's not like driving a car. If you get in an accident on a motorcycle, you may very well not walk away from
That's
it.
true.
How long have you guys been riding? And I'm guessing you ride
family?
together a lot.
I've been riding since I had a driver's license.
Oh, wow.
Since about 16.
I've been all my life. Both my kids, like I said, have their motorcycle endorsements. My wife does as well.
Huh. I've seen some people do some ridiculous things on motorcycles. I'm not going to lie. I saw a guy go down 270 on one wheel, his back wheel. I mean, are they going to come down on these people? How, what is it that is, I guess, the message for people?
I think the biggest message is that you realize you're already on a risk when you're on a motorcycle. So anytime you put yourself in a more dangerous scenario, you're going to run the risk of going down. And when you go down on a bike, you're much more likely to not be walking away.
Well, what do we need to know as car and truck drivers? Because it's also our responsibility to be careful out there too. What do we need to know when we see someone on their bike on the road?
Are they allowed to go in and out of you in between lanes?
A lot of times they will try, but the most important thing is to realize that when you see one motorcyclist, odds are you're going to see a second or a third. So understand that they need some time for braking, that they need time to be together, and you need to make sure you try not to cut in between them.
There are a lot of things to be reminded of, and if people do have questions, I'm sure there are groups of people you can reach out to.
Well, we're with Flickinger Legal Group. We represent people who've been injured in motorcycle, car, and truck accidents. Obviously, if you have an issue, feel free to give us a call. The most important thing is, because we all talk to people, we had people come up while we're standing here going, oh, I want to buy a bike, I want to buy a bike.
Right.
That's nice, but the first thing you need to do is go get your endorsement, get your temps, and then take one of the safety courses. Almost every Harley-Davidson dealership, Iron Pony, No Cages Harley-Davidson, they all offer these classes, the basic rider skills, and that's what you need to do before you hop on any of these motorcycles.
And remember to wear pants, otherwise I'd be hopping on them.
Probably. Well, it is a great day. It's going to be gorgeous outside to get out there and go for a ride. So thanks for all the tips and advice. Just a good reminder to all of us to be extra careful, extra vigilant when we're on the roads. You know, we got to share the road, right?
Absolutely.
So,
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. All right, we'll go back to the studio.
Sipping on this 7-7, never been this close to heaven. Got it pretty turned up to 11, dropping on dead on the dance floor. Somebody better call a doctor, she's a little hard stopper. I'm talking breaker, one-nighter, she's a flatliner.